Hey guys, what's going on? Professor here, and today I'm coming at you with another LEGO Overwatch video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the LEGO set number 75973, D.Va and Reinhardt. This one came with 455 pieces, retailed for $40 here in the US, and is recommended for ages 10 and up. So I'll be going over the box, as you can see right in front of you, and then obviously the set and the minifigures themselves. But before we get into the actual meat of this video, if you do enjoy, don't forget to go down there, smash that like button. If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing. And leave a comment down below letting me know if you have this set or if this is a set that you would like to get yourself. With that all out of the way, let's jump straight into it here. Obviously, you can see the box. This is the front right here. You can see all the information that I listed off in the beginning of this video. There on the left, you get a nice look at the actual D.Va and Reinhardt models there. Obviously, the nice LEGO Overwatch logo there at the top with the tracer, and then the Blizzard logo right there in the bottom right corner. The back side, like with all these Overwatch boxes, they have double-sided box art, which I think is really cool. Another kind of cool looking scene with the two models. You got Reinhardt there on the right with his name, and then D.Va actually outside the mech this time on the left, also with her name, and then that same information there on the left side. Other than that, there's not really much going on with this box, actually. On the top, you do get a look at the minifigures themselves. You get Reinhardt there on the left and D.Va on the right. But right here on this side, you just kind of have the LEGO Overwatch. Over here, you get another look at the minifigures, and then the bottom, nothing much going on there. I personally chose to open the side right over here because I personally like this side better, so I wanted to preserve this side with the information. But you can open it on either one of those sides, this side that I opened it on, but you also have the opportunity to open it on this side. That's pretty much it for the box. Pretty standard box here, obviously, other than the fact these LEGO Overwatch boxes have the dual-sided box art, but that is pretty much the only difference from any other particular LEGO set. So jumping right into the minifigures here. For starters, we have D.Va. Let me zoom in real quick. Let me get her into the camera here. So you have D.Va here, and I think they did an excellent job capturing what D.Va is really all about. I love the chest printing and then the leg printing. They got the colors exactly right, down to the white gloves. I think that's absolutely amazing. This, I believe, is a new hairpiece here with her combination. You have like the nice long wavy hair, and then you also have her headset that she wears when she's inside the mech. Comes with her little pistol that she also has when she jumps out of that mech. That's also a nice little addition. And then she does have two faces. You have this kind of like winky face right here, and then you can flip it around. And then you also have the bubblegum face that is on the box. So you can also have that right there. You can have either one at any time you want, and then you can just pop that hairpiece right back on. The second minifigure included in this set is obviously Reinhardt. No leg printing on him, which is unfortunate, but they do have some nice chest printing. For the most part, though, you won't be seeing his leg printing because he'll probably be inside the mech. I'll show you that a little bit later. But really nice feature, they actually include this little Overwatch token that is first seen in the Honor and Glory cinematic that included Reinhardt. This token is actually given to him from his mentor, Baldric. If you want to go watch that, I'll link that in the description so you can have a little bit more information about what I'm talking about. But once again, amazing detail, especially on the face here. You obviously have his eye scratched out. You got amazing detail there. He comes with his white hair, as you can see right there. And then also, he comes with two faces. You can spin this around, and then you'd be thinking that does look a little awkward, but he comes with his helmet here, so then you can put the helmet on, and then it makes a little bit more sense for this second face, being the fact that it's supposed to act like he's wearing the helmet. Obviously, it would look a little weird to just have it like this. So, I mean, technically, he only has the one face right here that you'll be wearing the hair with, but he does have that other-sided face that you can use to put on this helmet. That's pretty much it for the minifigures. So, getting into the actual D.Va and Reinhardt, I guess you could say, well, the D.Va one is definitely a mech, so I'll go over that one first here. As you can see, the pink color, that is D.Va's mech. Let me see if I can get the camera to, okay, there we go. Got the camera to focus. So I think they did an absolutely amazing job capturing the overall feel and design of both of these, but especially D.Va's mech. I really love the mobility in the legs. It's one of my favorite parts. You can move them right up here. You can also move them in two different directions down here. The legs can move like kind of up and down like that, and then you can also twist like almost like an ankle piece, I guess you could say. I personally prefer to have them standing like this, because you kind of have like the knees crouched, sort of has it on that back side of the box. Down here on the legs, these can also rotate around, but I just kind of leave them there so it stays up nice like that. These kind of like flaps on the side can move up and down if you would like them to. And then also the guns of the mech have a ton of mobility. You can move this little ball joint up here in this crease. You can see it's kind of difficult to see there. You can move them like that, and then you can also move them right there with that ball joint. Both of them can do that. And then on the end is a stud shooter for each one, which is obviously a great feature. Up here, these can kind of move around. You can move them backward, forward. Like, I don't really mess with those too much. Those pretty much stay the same. And then also, when she's getting in and out of the mech, you can lift this up right here, move this down, and then obviously she'll be resting in there, so you want to put that up like that, and then you can actually open up this like little back panel, and then you can have her jump right on in. It is a little bit difficult. I'll actually take her gun off. It's a little easier to put her in if she doesn't have her gun with her, just because it makes her a little more bulky. But you can kind of fit her right in there. You can close up that back panel, and then she's kind of sitting in there. It is a little bit awkward and difficult to show you guys. But you can see she's kind of sitting in there. It does look a little weird, especially with these kind of openings here on the side, even with this down. I think it does look a little exposed. I would have liked to see them kind of like seal that up a little bit better. Although I do think they did a good job with what they kind of had going, because it would have been pretty difficult to seal that up but still have her have the capability to kind of move into that mech suit. But that is probably my only qualm with this part of the set, is the fact that it's kind of open, and when D.Va's actually in the mech, it does look a little awkward. But that's pretty much it for the D.Va mech. Overall, looks absolutely amazing. I think they got the feel really nicely, and I do like that you can put D.Va in here, even though it does look a little awkward when she's in there. But moving on to the Reinhardt suit here. Obviously, Reinhardt is not in there right now, and that's because the minifigure Reinhardt actually fits right in here in the top. This little hole right here is actually where you'll put Reinhardt right in there. I actually managed to fit him in pretty easily. It does take me a couple seconds usually to put him in. That time it was pretty quick, so that was really nice. And then you'll just kind of flip that in, and then you have the helmet there poking out as the head. And then also, if you wanted to, you don't have to have the helmet on. You can have him with his normal face. Then you can put the hair on, and then you can also just put him in right there. He gets stuck here there we go. Like I said, usually takes me a couple seconds. You can have him sitting right in there with his hair. The legs on the Reinhardt don't have as much mobility as the D.Va. I would have liked to see them kind of had like a little knee joint here, but you can move them forward and backward just like that. And then you can also move the feet themselves all the way around. They do have 360-degree motion. You can kind of move them around like that. My arms are definitely the arms, excuse me, are my favorite part of this set. The left arm here on the Reinhardt, you have some nice detailing here. Obviously, you have these little pieces here for the hands. And then over here, this is supposed to simulate his shield that he would normally have in the game. Obviously, it doesn't come with a shield because that wouldn't quite work the way that it would probably be intended to, at least. But my favorite part about this is the fact that they have like this kind of elbow mechanism where you can actually like move the arms like at this point, so you don't have to move the entire arm. You can just kind of move the hand almost, or like the forearm of the mech, which is really nice. These little shield or shoulder pads, I guess you could say, also move up and down if you would like them to. And then obviously right up here that you can move the entire arm if you do so choose. Moving over to the other arm now, we'll go over to the hand here. You have his signature rocket hammer. You got the boosters right there on the back side of it. And you can kind of have him holding it up here, or you can have him holding it down here. It doesn't really matter. He can kind of hold it either way. You can kind of have him swinging it around, and this guy is falling apart on me. This usually does not happen. It's usually pretty sturdy, but all these pieces are coming off. But moving on, once again, with this arm right here, he does have that nice little elbow joint that you can move that up and down, which makes it much easier to kind of swing the hammer around. You can kind of have him wrecking those enemies right there. And then also, once again, you can move his arm up here, and then this shoulder pad right over here does move up and down. But just like the D.Va, I think they did an absolutely amazing job really capturing the feel of Reinhardt. Really, my only thing with this one is I would have liked to see some more leg motion. But I think that they did a great job with all the arms. I love the fact that you can put Reinhardt in and out of the suit. You can have him just as the minifigure, or you can have him as the entire mech. Same thing with the D.Va, obviously, how you can have the mech, and then similar to in the game, how she can pop out. You can have her pop out, and then she has her own pistol. Overall, this is an absolutely amazing LEGO Overwatch set. Obviously, great value. Like I said earlier, $40, you get 455 pieces, so you're definitely getting a great value. Probably one of my favorite LEGO Overwatch sets that was released, and I really hope that this line continues. I've said it before, this, I believe, has been very successful, one of my favorites. But yeah, that'll be pretty much it for this little Overwatch review. Just wanted to show you guys how my Overwatch collection was progressing and give you a little overview of this set that I had picked up. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!